This is a preparation video, no fooling around. I'm telling you! Here's my two hands, right? This is what I want to show you on my two hands. One, two, the middle one, then three, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? These are my 5. These come together. Now the question is, when these come together, okay, these other fingers do not occupy that area. That's the area I'm talking about. And one of the things like that, either it's starting like this when these two fingers hit. See that diamond bent over? That's my question, right? Like this. And this is the way she opens up. You see underneath here where I am? You see that design? Okay, that cap. We've seen that cap before. Now that's what I'm assuming the two angles are like, creating what looks to be around Earth. Now if I took that and flipped it over on the other side, it would look like the Earth goes around. So if we're working on elements of magnetism, we would be, well, you know how it works. So the second is this. So now what I want to do is I turn it. Now if I turn it, look the way I can bend it. I can bend it all the way like this if I turn it, right? Look the way my hand comes in, okay? I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. I'm just showing you what is the possibilities. But I need to show right now, okay? This is what it looks like. So there's 5. So you have 1, 2, and then 3. You have 1, 2, and then 3. So it's 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But when you're going down, okay, when you're going down, okay, because of what this says, we go down 3 at a time. But when we go across 1 at a time. Now, I'm standing in this room right now. Actually, I'm sitting. But even if I was standing, I could never hit the roof. But I'm going to be under the roof and on top of the floor no matter where I walk in this room. But if I move side to side, I won't be under or above the area space that I stand. The difference I'm believing to understand of 1 and 3. 1 and 3 being and knowing that most apartments are 8 feet high and 12 feet between floors. Okay, 12 feet between floors. So now we're going to understand. Now, if this is the middle finger, right, let's not count the thumbs at all. Okay, let's not count the thumbs at all. If we were going for the field goal, the thumbs would be up when they hold the goalpost, okay? So we're going to just balance on that. So what I would actually be doing is, okay, we have 4 fingers, 1 and 2, and the second finger is also the third finger. Second finger, first finger, second finger is also the third finger. And one of the reasons I say it this way is because on the telephone, they use A, B, C on the 2. They do not put anything on the 1. Only on the debit machine do they move the Q and the Z from the 7th position and from the 9th position, creating the total of 23. This will create your S, your Q, and your Z, your 1, 7 gateway. 1 and 7 is also 6 and 7. 6 and 1 go together, 3, 1, 3. Now, even when we do this, what's taking up the area space from 3 phalanges? 3 phalanges, 3 phalanges, 3 phalanges, 3 phalanges. I don't want to count 2. It's 2 and 1. This thumb and this finger. It's this thumb and this finger. It's the same thumb and this finger, and it's the same thumb and this finger. That's what it is. These are the scenarios we based on. Then we have to understand where is the center. Left field and right field. If you had 2 men, these 2 men would actually be in between. Here, here, and here. All I'd feel is here and here. He can run here and do part of the field. He can run to here and do part of the field. He can run to here to part of the field. He can run to here to part of the field. Understanding separation. Now understanding levels, okay? You see this O over here? I can turn it all around in 360 degrees and it ends up in the same place. But if I took that O and turned it this way, okay, that O is going to be here, it's going to be here, and it's going to be here. Now I'm going to show you a formation where the same scenario is right here. The dot is in the middle of here. Either it's going to be above it, below it, to the left of it, or to the right of it. But that dot being anywhere here, it is in this area space formation, known as what numerological value in its own personal rotation. I want to bring one other thing up. This is going to be a short video. Got a lot of things written. Has anybody ever heard of Koji? Koji? Mars. Koji. 18.75. Runner of George. C-O-G-E. Whatever that means. Running of George. Where did I want to show you this design? News Bulletin and Flash. We're bringing Mr. Tackpans out of his role, bringing in the broadcaster because we've been spying on him today. He went into a bar at 1 o'clock, started biking, and had a drink, and he didn't shut up for an hour. But during that time, I was able to see this on the wall. This on the wall. Now, we're going to understand many scenarios in here. We have the center area over here, and then we have around it. If there was moving fingers, see these moving fingers? If there's a thumb in the hole over here, okay, because I heard that there's a fisherman named Peter. He's one of the disciples. And Peter, somebody, something, Paul, and Peter and Paul. Anyways, the thumb was in the pie. Here is the pie. Now, if I have the thumb in the pie, what are going to happen to the fingers as they go around? Where will they be? How many hands will be there? So the thing is, in between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, we're going to use between 9 o'clock and 6 o'clock, okay, on a 12-hour clock. If I was using this, okay, I would go from here to here, okay, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. There would be one position, okay, at 45 degrees, okay, between here and here is 90, but at 45 degrees at 7:30, 90 minutes, 45 and 90 come together because 45 degrees equals to the 90 minutes. That's the difference between 6 and 9 and minus and plus, minus and plus an hour and a half. An hour and a half, stipulation from Mars, 45 is the angle, 90 minutes. That's the timing. So we put one here at 22.5. We put another one here at 45, and then we put another one here at 22.5. There is nothing more than 45. You can't go anywhere. 45 becomes 54. 54, okay, is 10. 4 and 3, and 6 and 1. That's 7. 4 is 0. 6 minus 2, that's the 20 world. 4 plus 9, 6 minus 2, 29 is the birth. 4 plus 9, 6 plus 7, 7 and 9 is the creation. 7, 8, 9. I was at the pool, they had a billiards today. They had bill, they had Taurus, they had all the ards, the ooards, or the ducks in the pool game, right? Where the leaves change color. So when I played pool and I saw the dartboard, I saw this on the wall, and I noticed right away there has to be one here, and one here. 6, 7, 5 is the third one. 6, 7, 5 counting up and down. 675 and 675 is 1, 3, 5. 1, 4, 5. So let me do that again. If you go from here, 22 and a half, 45, 6, 7, 5 times 3. Let's do it with a calculator. 22.5 times 3 times 2 equals to 135. It says ace. It says ace. We move 135 degrees inside ace. 315. MER, movement of the ocean. MER, the 1 and 3 ball, that's right, yellow and red. Put them together, creates the 5 ball. The 5 ball connects to the 13 ball, and it says ace. You move these letters down to the keyboard on the bottom, the third letter is C. In the second row, the first letter is A, and on the third row at the top, the third letter is T. That spells cat. And it happens once, it happens twice, it happens 3 times, and it happens 4 times. So we put one here, and one here, and one over here. We put none here, we put one here, so we have 3, 6, 9, 12. We have 12 of them running. One here, and one here. We have 12 of them. 12 of them running. Remember, nothing begins, right? The donut hole in the center, all the holes are free to run the clock in the donut. The 13th bagel, the baker's dozen, is because he's trying it. He has to practice. It took him a year of practice. The bat mitzvah, the bar mitzvah, before 1 and 2 become 3. You have to go in to the hole if 1 and 2 come together to create that 3. You understand? 1 goes into 2, into the hole, and out comes creation. There you go. But it comes back out the same way you went in. Oh my God, you pulled out a little late. Oh my God, now it's going to take a little bit later before the rest comes out. Holy crap. You must be between the ages of 18 and 45. Recommended. They say early is never early enough, but it's so much fun. I should have had a drink. I know you guys out there who are against the alcohol, things like this can happen. My eyes are rolling. I don't even want to look into the camera. You might think this place is like a clown house. Oh, golly gee, close to it. So let's get on with the equation. Okay. They also spoke that in the pool hall where there was pool tables and snooker. I saw a king. You know what happened to the king? He was a little drunk. You know when they king me, they put another cap on top of you because they want to see how drunk he is and how many caps he can carry. He only can go to the left and the right because the king wobbles. Well, the queen, let's not get into that. So, there's a song out there. Now, I'm jumping off of things. There's a song out there, and it says, could have been a 2, 4, 6-pack. I don't know, but look at the shape I'm in. I don't know what shape you're in. 2-pack, 4-pack, you could be a diamond, you could be a round. You tell me. If you're not drunk, you tell me, and let's see if we can match thoughts. Anyways, let's finish off with this one over here. So now the question is, with this movement in here, this is connected, okay, to how many arms? See this over here? It's connected. If each one of these came from here, an arm on this one, an arm on over here on this one here, then an arm on this one here, then an arm on this one here. Okay, over here. If this one was connected to those 3 arms, when this one moves, it would just move along and pass the energy between them over the water, whatever it is. Anyways, the other thing I wanted to mention, this is 90 minutes, okay, over here. How many minutes does it take to get here, then to here to here? Would this be 22 minutes, then over here 45 minutes, then over here 67 minutes, then over here 90 minutes? No, the 90 minutes is over here. But it's a total of 90 minutes. 90 and 45 is the center, and again, we have the ace. So this is what I wanted to speak about now. Oh, it just doesn't stop. You want to know about 21? Do some homework. I'll be right back. 21 times 2, 21 times 3, 21 times 4. Hey, I got Pluto on my back. 21 times 5, 105. The hand of God right next to Pluto. 21 times 6, 126, 216, 9 days. The Mayan side. We got the cube with man, 216. Where did memory go? Oh, that's holding on to 6. Then we go 7 times 21, 8 times 21, 168. Wow, 168 hours in a week. 9 times 21, 189. Spirit in heaven birth. H-I-A-E-A. Heaven of intelligence. Anyways, there's a lot more stuff that is going to come out here. But we have the green lady in the back. She carries a worm and holds a glass. That's what it says when you have the name. Look it up. A piece of wood, a worm, a glass, and a green lady. And she's going towards there. Right? Now, if you finish that word with verisol, she's going towards the spirit of the soul of the earth. So there's a lot of things you can do with that name. Right? Oh, and yes, she carries a rack on top of her car.